welcome back to my channel. Today I have my last storing photo cards video for 2025. I have some hearts to hearts, a couple of illit cards, some IVE, and some nmixx. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start off with my IVE and illit binder. I do have two cards for wonhee today. We'll start with her. I actually made this new collage recently. I think it turned out really nice. I like it a lot better than the one that I had in here before. But yeah, I didn't buy their comeback album, even though I do like the song a lot. But, well, I did buy the album, but I didn't really plan to buy it. Because I honestly really hate the packaging, because it's like, if you haven't seen it, it's in like a clear pouch. And I just really hate albums that do that. Like all the inclusions are just kind of like thrown in there. It's super easy to damage stuff. So I didn't do an unboxing video for it. But I bought, I think it was the not cute version, and I actually pulled this wonhee with a little like phone. It's just so cute. It's the back. But yeah, I think I'm going to put it up here. But yeah, I didn't buy any of the other versions or anything, and I don't really plan to. But I do have a lot of these cards on the way. I think the only one I'm missing is one of the pouch cards. And I don't even know which one that is. I assume it's one of these two. But I honestly don't remember anymore. So I'll figure that out later, I guess. I do have the like OT5 set card that she has from the pouch version. And there's the back of that one. But yeah, I don't remember where it goes, so I guess we're just gonna put it right here for right now. And we can just move it later. But yeah, there is everything for wonhee. But yeah, I do have her Walmart card on the way because that's where I bought my album. And I actually pulled Mocha's Walmart exclusive, but I found a trade for wonhee, so she'll go there when I have her. I think we're going to send out after Christmas and everything. And then I have these three cards coming from my K-Addy. And then I think these three are in my Nyokiyo package that I have on the way. So yeah, we made pretty good progress. Whichever other photo card she has from the pouch version, I don't know if I'm actually going to collect it because I think that version was kind of expensive or something, because I can never find her card for like under $12. And I don't know, I'm just at a place where I don't want to spend that much on a single photo card. So I might see if maybe I can get like, I don't know, maybe her Target exclusive, or maybe like the Weverse USA exclusive. I think they had that too. I don't know, Barnes & Noble is usually pretty expensive. I think that was the only other store they did for USA, but we'll figure it out when we come to it. That, or I might just do like I did for Bomb and like start the next era in the corner if there's a card that like doesn't match with outfits and stuff. I don't know, we'll deal with it when the time comes. But yeah, it's honestly easier to collect this era than I thought it was going to be, so that's really nice. Anyways, moving on to Miss Leeseo, I have most of IVE Secret finally to put away. This was kind of really slow progress for me because I was trying really hard not to start a Nyokiyo package, just because like I live in the US, so we have like all the tariffs and everything going on that we're not used to having. And it's still such a mess with all of that. So I tried not to like buy anything on there just because it's so hard to like prepare for what you're gonna get charged. But I do have most of these. I think they mostly came from like USA Macari. I don't think I bought any on Instagram. Yeah, I don't think I did. I think they all came from USA Macari, but I have most of them here, as you can see. I have her digiback card in my Nyokyo package. That was actually the card that made me cave and open the package. Because for some reason I could not find it anywhere at all. I don't know why. I could find most of the other girls, even Wonyoung, for good prices, and not Iso. I don't know if people like just didn't pull her or if it's like a demanded card or something. I don't know why it would be, because it's cute, but it's not really anything like super special, you know? Like if I can get the Evil Cupid version very easily, why couldn't I get the digipack? So I feel like the Evil Cupid would have been the hardest one. But that wasn't the case, I guess. But anyways, here are all of the cards. I don't pay attention to the versions anymore because why not? I don't know. I'm just like so out of it with K-pop lately. Not like I'm losing interest, but like I'm just like too stressed with real life stuff, you know? It'd be like that, especially this time of year. And this comeback was so long ago too that I don't even, like, I think this was like August, wasn't it? I feel like I've lived like 20 lifetimes since August. Between like my semester at school and then I do work in retail, so of course that has been a major pain in the ass the last like 2 months. And like I've worked holiday seasons in retail before, but I don't even know how to explain it. This year has just been insane. And if you also work retail, you know what I mean. Like, people just do not care anymore about anyone but themselves, I feel like. And it's just so draining to deal with all of that. But yeah, luckily the holidays are over now, so hopefully things will chill out a little bit. I am trying to find a new job, but like, we all know how that is in this time now too. Like, I'm grateful to have a job at all, but man, hopefully something better comes along so I can not be so stressed out. But yeah, there's everything for I Have Secrets that I have. I'll have that soon, so that's nice. I don't have anything else to put in here. I just kind of wanted to show what I did, because I actually took Urim out of this binder, and I really want to get more like non-album cards for her and fill this page up at least. But I don't know if I'll collect more than like just this page of non-album stuff. I don't know. So I'm really trying to like stop buying things just for the sake of buying it, you know? It's just hard to keep up with all of this stuff. Especially if Nyokyo is going to be more expensive with the tariffs and everything. So I think I'm going to stop collecting Japan cards too and just leave like these pages the way they are. And then just not collect any future Japan cards. But we'll see. We will see. So it's easy to say that, and then they have something that's like really cute, and it's like, oh man. I still need to make a collage for ISO, but I don't have any extra IVE albums. So that's something I'll have to work on in 2026, I guess. Maybe with their next comeback. But yeah. Next, we can jump into my nmixx binder, because I do have a few things for them today. Not too many, but most of the cards that I bought for them are in my Neo package. So here we go. I have 2 GU cards for this version. The back of this is so freaking cute, the little like puppy dog she drew. And then I have this one, the little message on the back. I think I was going to put them like this. Yeah, these are from the blue version of the photo book. I didn't actually buy their album either in the end, but I've bought most of the cards that I need for this comeback. They're all in Yokio though, aside from these ones that I got off of USA Macari. But yeah. So this version is, I've actually made good progress on this one. I have the Silly, the Soyun, and the Shiyu. So yeah, this one with like her finger pointing at her chin, the message on the back. And this one with like the heart, another message on the back. She wrote like a novel on there. She's just yapping away. The Soyun, so pretty. Little message on the back of hers. And then this Shiyu. Very cute. But yeah, I think I'm missing Lily's love token cards and then like pretty much everything from the Poca versions. I don't know why the Poca version is so difficult. Like I found a few of the cards for an okay price, but the rest of the cards I just could not find at all. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually collect the Poca version. I'd like to, but if it's just gonna be a headache, I don't really care at this point. Because I was even thinking about like, I don't know if it would be considered like downsizing, but like prioritizing different things for nmixx. Because they always do so many album versions at JYP, and it's getting annoying, honestly. Like other JYP groups, you know what I'm talking about, like Twice and Stray Kids probably does it too. I don't know about ITZY, I assume they also do it. But not only do they spam pops, but even regular album cards. They do it all the time. Like, it's really draining. So, I thought maybe just like focus on the photo books. And then maybe if there's like Target cards that I like really a lot, or I don't know, just like random versions that are easy enough to get. Because I enjoy hunting for photo cards a little bit, but it gets to a point where if I cannot find a card for like under 10 bucks, it's like, why am I even wasting my time with this? I don't know. It just doesn't feel worth it to spend that much on one photo card to me when I could buy maybe like 2 or 3 other cards for that price. And as much as I love nmixx, they're not like an alt group, so yeah. I do have all of these except for one of the GU cards for the Chaos version. I think it's the one where she's like holding an apple. But yeah, I have Soyun and GU for the love token version. I do have a couple extra Soyun love token cards, so I'm gonna try to trade them for Lily. And then I'll just be missing like one of them, I think. Can't remember which one it is. I think it's the one where they're like far away and doing like a heart with their arms. So yeah. I still have the Poca page in here, but I think I'm just gonna probably not collect it. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll suddenly find all the cards that I'm missing. And we can just put them in there, but for now, this isn't bad progress, honestly, for having to buy off of like USA Macari, because I feel like, I don't know if every group is like this, but I feel like all the groups I stay in are like this. People on USA Macari are crazy with their pricing. Especially when I look for like hearts to hearts. Why do I see people trying to sell one pob for $60? Like, nobody is going to pay that. It's not even a high demand card or a high demand member. Not that I like, member pricing is obviously really shitty and you shouldn't be doing that. But like, can we please be realistic with our prices? Please. Because like, nobody's going to pay that and it's just gonna rot in your house forever. I'd rather price something lower and get rid of it versus being delusional like that. But that's just me. But yeah, that was everything I have for nmixx. I will have a lot more for them in the next storing video I do. And then finally, we can go into my hearts to hearts binder. I have a ton of stuff to put away for Focus Era. And I have this little Stella Sminny that I put in here since the last time you saw this binder. She's so cute. And I also made a new collage with OT8. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's kind of like missing something, but I didn't have any like stickers or anything else to put on it, so I don't know, maybe I'll go back at some point and try to add some stuff to it. But yeah, I also went in here and changed all of my sleeves again because I'm insane. I didn't really like the white sleeves that I had in here. If you watched my previous videos with this collection, I used to have this whole thing in like the Meow Cafe frame sleeves. And like, I wanted to like those sleeves so badly because they're a really nice idea. SM usually does have pretty fun photo card backs and everything. But it was just bothering me so much for some reason. Because, I don't know, they're like not as solid white as like this is. I don't know why that was bothering me, but it was. So I just went ahead and put them in like normal white sleeves. But yeah. Here is where I have Focus starting. And I have an insane amount of cards to put away. This is like pretty much everything for Focus, except I'm missing like 7 members for the Heart Locket version. I'm not really like missing them because I did buy them. They're just not on hand yet. So hopefully I will get those after the holidays and everything. And we can have them in my next storing video whenever that ends up being. But yeah, I do have everybody for the photo book version. I don't know why I bothered to show the back of that. It's like here, and like I said, my job has been kind of turning my brain into mush lately. But yeah, hopefully things will like settle down now that the year is ending. I love the Seahawk card so much. And the Stella too, with like the little puppy dog ear pose. I really love outside photo cards too. I wish we had more of those in K-pop. Like, I don't think I have that many in my entire collection. So it's just not that common, I guess. Yeah, I have Jun. And Ina. And there's Ian. And Yan. My luck with pulls was, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. I think I pulled a ton of this Carmen, and I think a lot of Aina too. But I think I was missing like these 3 members out of like 30 albums. I was like, oh my god. But I got one of these in my unboxing. I think it was Ian. I'm probably wrong, but I got one of them in my unboxing, and then I actually bought a signed album, and I had this June in it. So I was able to do that. And then I think I traded a Carmen for the Sion. So we got everybody in the end. And Hearts to Hearts honestly isn't that hard to collect, as long as you're talking about like the photo book version, and the Sminny version should be really easy too. The ones that are the hardest for me, definitely this Jiu. She is super, super wanted by like everybody. I don't really understand why. I mean, it's a cute card, but I don't know. I see it for like super expensive, and I don't understand. And so all the other members are really easy for the package version. At least to me they were. And I think the album is still printed, so I don't know why it's hard. But yeah, the units are super freaking easy. Yeah. I don't know. If you wanted to get into collecting Hearts to Hearts, though, I would definitely recommend like the photo books if you don't want to do like full OT8. But you wanted like some OT8 sets. Because yeah, these are really easy to get. But anyway, next up I have the rulebook version. I am missing 2 members for this one, but I have them in my Neokyo package, so I can put those away next time. But I have Carmen, Yua, Stella, June. I love this card so much. Aina, and yeah. See, I'm missing Jiu and Ian, but they're at Neokyo. So hopefully we'll have them in the next video. Well, next storing video, because my next actual video will be my end of year collection video. And I've been like trying to get my binders together so I can film that. But there's a lot of stuff that I need to do, and I just kind of ran out of time, energy, and money, so we'll just put that on the 2026 to-do list, I guess. Yeah, these are all the rulebook cards that I have. Super cute. And then here we have the heart locket. I have Jiu and Yan for this one. I actually pulled like so many Jiu cards out of this version because I hosted some group orders, and I think we opened like 7 or 8 of them, and Jiu was in like almost every single one. And I was really stressed about getting her for this version because it's more expensive, and I thought her card would be hard, so I'm glad I pulled her. But yeah, I bought all of the other members. They're just not here yet. So yeah, here is the Sminny version. And I do have OT8 for that one. So we have Carmen, Jiu, Yua, Stella. This is another one of my favorite cards. June, Aina, Ian, and yeah. But yeah, these were pretty easy to complete, honestly, as I bought one set of OT Sminnies, like just to have them. And then I bought another set for a Make Star Lucky Draw set that they did. So between the two OTA sets that I got, I pulled pretty much every member eventually. So there we go. Super nice. I am kind of upset a little bit, not really upset, but like kind of kicking myself a little bit because the Soundwave pop set that I bought, it looks so similar to this. And so do the rulebook cards, honestly, like Yan and Ana and Carmen, kind of, like, they all look really similar. So that's kind of annoying. But, oh well. And then this is the page that I decided to put like all the unit cards that they did this era. Because the rulebook had like duo cards in it. And then the Heart Locket had like a couple of trio cards and a duo card. I don't know. But yeah, I have this Yua and Chio card from the rulebook version. So they'll go up here. Then I have Carmen and Ana. And then this one's from the Heart Locket. It's Jiu, Ana, and Yua. They're little like ice cream cones. And then we have Carmen and June from the Heart Locket. And then June and Ian from the rulebook version. And that goes over here. And then Stella and Yan from the rulebook version. I don't know why I showed the back of that. But yeah. And then this is where the other Heart Locket card goes with the other members. But yeah, I think this looks nice because it's kind of laid out nice. And they have a duo cards they got put in the middle there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And then back here is where I keep like OTA cards that they do. So they did 3 like OTA cards in the photo book version. So this is the first one. This one with the like yellowish orange background. They didn't do like actual like photo book versions, but there were like 3 different outfits that they did. So there's like one in each outfit. Then these are from the package version of the chase. But yeah, I think that looks really nice. And then if they do more in the future, we can just keep adding them in here. And I thought about like getting like 8 pocket pages so that these could be horizontal and you could see them better, but I don't know if it's worth it for only 5 cards. If they do more, then I'll do it maybe, but I think this is fine for right now. And I did also think about like using those pages for my pobs and stuff back here. I don't know about that, but I might get some just to see how it looks. We'll see. That's on the 2026 to-do list though. Many, many other things. But yeah, I only ended up with like 2 pop sets this time. Which I guess that's a good thing because I feel like I got way too many for style. It's like all of these are for style. There were a couple that I really wanted, but I never have the money anymore when they drop stuff. So I have the Soundwave set. There's Carmen, Jiu, Yua, Stella, June, Ana, Ian, and Yan. But yeah, like I was saying, this is like so similar to other cards that they've done. So I'm kind of like bummed about that. Especially like this Carmen. It looks so similar to some of her other cards. I mostly bought this set because I think it was because of Ian, because she had bangs, and there weren't many sets posted at the time that had bangs Ian. This card does not want to go in. And I don't know, I just thought it would be cute, and it is really cute. I like her card. And I think the cello was the other reason I bought it. And I kind of debated even when I got them and like saw the cards, like selling them and maybe getting a different set. But I'm lazy for one. And it doesn't really bother me like that much. So it's whatever. I'll just keep this one, and then maybe someday I'll find another set. Because I liked the nmixx set. I think they actually used it at like nmixx and Tower Records. But it had like their, I don't know what you would call it, but it was like those jacket outfits with the shorts, you know what I mean? Like the black and white. And it had like focus written on the chest. I don't know, those are really cute cards though. Kind of wish I had gotten those. But yeah. I do have this nmixx set though, with the Pretty Please outfits. That was the main reason I bought these, but these Carmen and Geo cards are so cute too. They're like Iggy cards. But yeah. I really like the styling for this stage, so. It just bothers me because Ian has a different background. I think this was from like one of the YouTube videos they did. I love the leeseo though. She looks like a little minion. Like affectionate minion, but she's so cute. I kind of wish they were all egg outfits. It's like, they kind of had like a concept going on here. Like they're both touching their face, and she kind of is too. And they're doing eggs. Like, I love it when they do like matching poses for pops. It makes it look so much nicer when you have like a full group set. But these are all really cute anyway. But yeah, I didn't end up getting a lot more cards for them. I wanted to do at least like one more set if they were doing pobs, or not pobs, like prop pobs, like they did like the teddy bears and the cats, you know. And they did a couple of those like a week or two ago for like Christmas time. I almost caved and got one that had like Santa outfits on, I guess. But some of them are like really obsessed with this one filter on their photos. And if you follow them, you know what I'm talking about because it's on like every single thing they post. But it's like super whitewashy, and I don't like that filter. And I could tell just looking at the previews that it was on the cards, so I did not want that. And they did another set, I think, with Christmas tree plushies. I don't remember what store it was. Those were really cute, but I don't know. I didn't feel the need to buy them, so I would love Christmas cards from them. So hopefully maybe next year they'll do some that are a little bit nicer. And maybe I'll have more money at that point. But yeah. So there was everything for Hearts to Hearts. And that was everything for this video today. Sorry if I've been like really rambly and ranty. I am like super tired. But I really wanted to film this and put these cards away so that I can film my end of the year video. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.